I've been really pleased with the way things have been going in Ontario. And when I came over here, somewhat unannounced, there was a couple of people knew I was coming, but it wasn't like I was trying to sneak up on anybody. Everything's been so busy. It wasn't last minute, but Amy and I decided what day, when we'd go, when we'd land here, what we'd do when we got here. Ollie, I wanted to get him to a baseball practice on Saturday morning. We wanted to go to the barn and check on all the horses. I wanted to see how the babies were going, if anybody needed any help with anything, and just so pleased with the professionalism everybody has shown here on this side. I get to see a little bit more of it in Ohio right now, and so happy with the updates from Jason and the hard work everybody's put in. We had, for those of you that have been to Northfield, the shed rows are wide, and I decided we were going to mat the entire middle shed row. It was quite costly, but Joey Cramp went out and picked up all those mats. Everybody chipped in, hopefully chipped in to put them all down today. So just everybody's pulling together and rowing in this right direction, so to speak, and just very, very pleased with the way everything's going at the barn. So went to the barn today, got to look at everything. Everybody was doing such a great job. Went with a couple of horses. I trained ready for landing. I was super happy with him. And then jogged two of the babies first day with hobbles on. I'd mentioned that in the opening video. Just happy with the way everything went. Then today I want to get my hair cut. Amy was getting her hair cut. Going out to Mohawk tonight for the Centra ceremony, his retirement ceremony. And you guys know by now, I'm the Christmas guy. I love Christmas, my favorite time of year. The mall is jam-packed here. Jam-packed. And I just walked around with a drink for about an hour. Did a little shopping and walked around. I love the atmosphere. I love when people are happy. You go to a big mall and the place is jam-packed and everybody's running around and happy. It's a great time of year. My wife does not see it that way, and maybe some of you don't. For those of you out there that are like me, that love the Christmas spirit and love Christmas season, it's a great day in Ontario. For those of you who don't, too bad. Bah humbug. So the racehorses, how are they doing? How are they coming? All gas, no brakes. Had made a break, but he cut his pasturing the other day trotting. I've been very, very happy with all gas, no brakes, how he's been doing his work, what he's been doing. How can't you be? He's won like 4 races for us, maybe 5, since we bought him. He's just been a really nice horse. Bounce around the stall today, he looked great. Dominic has done a great job with him. Atlas Hanover, he was on the periphery of that horses to move list. Him and JK Mickey Mantle, where are we going to race them? What are we going to do with them? How do they fit? How do they not fit? Where do they fit? Where do they do not fit? Just JK Mickey Mantle going into it, and then of course he went out and raced like a monster yesterday. I was really happy with him. Atlas Hanover looked like he won that numbers of 45. He should be competitive in the numbers of 6, and then at that point we can price him, and that spreads out his pass again. Now we can race him in a 30 claimer, 40, wherever Stacy chooses to race him. But there's options for Atlas Hanover and JK Mickey Mantle for that matter. Divine Zet, very pleased with the way this filly's come around since she came back to Ohio. Came to Ohio for the first time. We qualified her in Pennsylvania and then brought her over to Northfield. She's won twice quite easily. And then one of these times we're going to race her from off the pace. We'll see how that transition goes. But for right now, she's raced very, very well. 2 starts in a row for us. Happy with her. Greatest Ending didn't get in this week. He'll be in next week, I believe. I haven't got a chance to catch up with the gentleman that we had hired to train him. I'll talk to him this week and get a little better understanding of how Greatest Ending is doing, how he's coming, what the plan for him is. I don't think it's changed. I think we're probably going to point him towards the Meadowlands for the winter race meet. We'll see how that plays out. JK Mickey Mantle, as I talked about a minute ago, he's in the sale on Monday. Race great. Lost his left front shoe the other day and still closing hard in 52 in the mud. And it was muddy and it was pouring rain. That was a big mile for that horse. Very, very impressive race for JK Mickey Mantle. JK Victory is race great all summer long for us. Looks he's getting close to maybe needing a break, which is not a problem at all. We can give him a rest and then get him ready. I know that Ron had talked about maybe resting him, taking him to the East Coast, and then getting him ready for Indiana next year. That sounds like a good plan. I'll try to, get a little more information on exactly what that looks like as it pertains to today, as of when do we want to turn him out as of today? How long will that be? How long will he be turned out for? When are we going to train him back? Where will he be turned out? And what does that entire process look like? So you guys are just getting the broad strokes right now. He'll likely race a couple more starts for sure, and then at some point we'll kick him out in the field. But that will depend on the conversation with Ronnie and how it goes. Looks like money. I'll tell you what, I saw him train. I got a video. Amy came out and took a video. Saw him training today. He's put 100 pounds on. He looks very, very good. You know, anytime such a frustrating incident happens where a horse gets injured and then they make it back from that injury, you try to look at the cons, obviously, where that we lost him right before some of the major parts of staking season took place. Had a great year. There's no complaining about that. And the injury healed up perfectly and looks great. So what was the takeaway? Were there any positives? There was. He got to grow up, mature, fill out. He's put 100 pounds on that's, we can turn into muscle now. Horse looks very, very good. I saw him training today, a slow mile, probably a mile and 30 or so, and he looked good. I do have a video. Amy took a video of him going by, and he looked very good. So really, really happy with the way Looks Like Money looks right now. Renegade Gypsy, you guys know by now we had swapped out some shares. Ron Burke and Weaver Buscemi had bought a number of shares, the majority of the shares of Renegade Gypsy off of us. And the way that the Ohio sale goes, I think they might have got a pretty good deal from us. But nevertheless, a good deal is a good deal. And we got fair market. I would say we got a buyer's price, somewhat leaning towards buyer's price for him. But nevertheless, our clients that wanted to stay involved are staying involved. And the clients that wanted to sell out for the offer we were given got an opportunity to do so. So it was the best of both worlds for everybody. Resolute Bay will be racing this week, I believe. I saw him jogging on the track today. He looked very, very good. Serious Dragon starts back in another, I think, couple of weeks jogging. I didn't read the entire write-up from the vet the other day. The prognosis looked great. Everything is going perfectly with Serious Dragon. I'll tell you what, he looks like $1 million on the cross ties day at Harry's. I saw him. He looked great. 3 Point Blue Chip is back in full training now, officially, with Andy Miller and Julie Miller. I haven't got any updates from them. I don't expect to for a little bit yet. Just putting some work in right now. Unbeatable Kemp is racing Wednesday, race 14. They're not racing Thursday, so they get a few more races added to Wednesday and Friday at the Meadows. Unbeatable Kemp drew the rail, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, and I'm driving him on Wednesday. Yo Mr. Race Great just got beat the other day at the wire. Maybe half a length at Dayton the other day, and looked very good doing it. Where are we at now? Good as him trained today and trained good. He looked very good. I saw him going. I did not get a video. I apologize. Did not get a video of him, but he is training good. Locatelli is back in to go, trying to get him back into the swing of things. A big, strong colt, big, strong horse. Trying to get him back moving forward. I'm sure that won't be a problem over his next couple of starts. No free lunch. I believe the plan is to race him in the next 3 weeks. When we had first sent him down there, the vet that does all the work got injured, and he missed about 10 days of getting that injection into that area that he had injured. It is done now. He is back jogging. I told Stacy and the vet, this is your show. You work it out. Just give me an update. Tell me when. I don't need a step-by-step. Here's the prognosis. This is what we think. Just get it done, and we'll and just let me know when he's ready to go. And I'll let you know when he's ready to go. Think of Galaxies was good the other day. Just a bonehead drive on my part. Not my best work for sure. See if we can rectify that and remedy that next week. Oakwood Cowboy looks good. I saw him. He's been back jogging the last 2 weeks, I guess. He looked very good on the track today when I saw him. Mario was jogging. He looked good. Stay Close. Very rare break for him of late. I really struggled to put my finger on exactly what took place the other day when he made that break, but I can't expect that he'll do it again. He's just a nice horse. Kings County starts back jogging in a week. Looks very good in the barn, very behaved, put a couple of pounds on him. He looks good. So we'll see how old King looks training back. We'll train him back at Northfield and then decide whether he's going to the Meadows or whether he's going back to Dayton. One or the other is fine with me. We'll see. It's highly unlikely that it's Northfield, but we'll see how he trains over the next little bit. White Tiger, can't get him in right now. Very frustrated. I told Dominic, just call the race office this week and tell them Anthony's not going to wait forever. and when this horse leaves, it's going to be tricky to get him back to Ontario. I don't want to race him in the Open. I think it's wasted races for him. Now in the Open in the winter, when Fellows' horse goes away, and the true free-for-all, the true Open horses get turned out, at that point, yeah, White Tiger's an Open horse. We're not there yet. Delicious Stone DK raced great the other day. Lauren drove the horse fantastic. Patrick the Piranha, again, I said at the opening, I was unapologetic. I believe that's how he had to be driven the other day, and he got beat. But he didn't feel poor to me. He just hates the mud probably as much as I do, and is not super keen on the front end. Not his trip, not his day, not his weather. I know the feeling. But he'll be fine moving forward. Per Lucky has been racing great. Jim will have him back in. He's back in to go Monday night. I'm glad that he's getting in every week, because generally speaking, when you have 5-6 horse open trots in jurisdictions like Illinois, Indiana, New York, New Jersey, and people from out of state are winning the Open, they're not really in a big hurry to continue to give money away. So I'm glad that he's continuing to get in. Bouncing between there and Indiana will be fine. I had improperly said the meet is over November and then we'll maybe sell him. The meet's not over till February. I apologize. So he's good till at least February. And that was Per Lucky. So happy for him. And then obviously tonight I jumped over Centra because he's officially done racing, and he has been for quite a while. But our last sign off for Centra will be just to say how appreciative I was to have an opportunity to race Centra and be a part of racing Centra, and what he did for me. I'll always be cemented in the Gold Cup and Saucer now, and always will remember the night that I won with that horse. And it meant a lot to me, meant a lot to the stable, and just very fortunate that we have clients that allowed us to make him a part of the stable. So with that, I'm going to sign off from the aged horses now, and I'm going to talk about the 2-year-olds and 3-year-olds. I'll be back to you guys in just a minute.